Greetings everyone, and welcome to another playthrough of a Mega Man game. What? Another Mega Man game? Well, that's right folks, another Mega Man game. And this game is actually part of a compilation that features the re-release of the first 3 Mega Man games. And this compilation is called Mega Man The Wily Wars. And it was made for the Sega Genesis, or the Sega Mega Drive as it is called in Japan and Europe. And here's the thing about this compilation. Now, it was released in Japan and in Europe, but it only saw a limited release in the US for the Sega channel. Yeah, it was never officially released in the US as a cartridge, unless you got some kind of I don't know, special cartridge made, or some kind of emulation or something. Yeah, there's no way to play this legitimately if you are in the US, or North America, I should say, because Canada is part of the North American continent. So, yeah. Mega Man The Wily Wars for the Sega Genesis. And again, it's a compilation of the first 3 Mega Man games and 1 original Mega Man game. And that is the game I will be playing today, folks. So, yeah. Now, in order to get this game, you have to clear Mega Man, Mega Man 2, and Mega Man 3. However, I have to confess I did a little cheating to access this game, Wily Tower, right away. Alright, there's Wily Saucer, that noise.
You metallic moron! I'm not finished with you yet! I still have a few hundred tricks up my sleeve.
No kidding.
These 3 robots were specially designed to smash you like a tin can. Try not to go to pieces, Mega Man.
Yes, we are introduced to 3 new special robot masters. They are called the Genesis Unit. They consist of Buster Rod G, Mega Water S, and Hyperstorm H. So let's get this thing started by selecting Mega Water S. Alright, as I said earlier, the only way you can gain access to Wily Tower is to actually beat Mega Man's 1 through 3, and I didn't do it this time because, well, I've already played Mega Man's 1 through 3 for the NES, and, geez Louise, I don't want to go through this again. Even though I love the Mega Man series, I played 12 games already, and, I have to play 3 more just to get this game? Nah, no thanks. And folks, to let you know, I only used the cheat code in order to access Wily Tower. I didn't enhance Mega Man, I did not get infinite ammo or infinite lives or anything, so this will still be a legitimate playthrough, so I'm just saying. Now speaking of weapons, one of the great things about Wily Tower is that you can access 8 of the weapons that are from Mega Man's 1 through 3, and 3 of the items that are from Mega Man's 1 through 3. So, I can select weapons like the Thunder Beam or the Metal Blade, or, yeah, it's one of the great things about this game. And for items, I'll get the Magnet Beam, Rush Coil, and Rush Jet. And Rush Jet is its old broken self like it was in Mega Man 3. Yeah, this is going to be great. No, select Rush Jet, Rush Jet. I need Rush Jet. I need my Rush Jet. Ooh. Okay. Now you can go without these weapons. It'll make the game a bit harder, but it is possible from what I've heard. So yeah. And that background looks awfully familiar. Is that a speedy blue blur passing by? I can't really tell. Alright, the Wily Tower. Of course it will feature enemies and gimmicks from the first 3 games. And that's pretty okay, I guess. Now, from what I've read, the plot of the Wily Wars is that Wily used a time machine to go back to the time of the first Mega Man game so that he can do his schemes all over again. What the heck? That's kind of wrong. What will happen to the other Wily and other Mega Man, because Mega Man of the future will follow Wily to stop him? Time paradox? I tend to ignore such details because it's kind of ridiculous, you know? Yeah. Anyway, it's so good to use the metal blades again. Oh man, it's been a long time. Woo! Oh man, it's like going back in time. And since this is near the end of my Mega Man playthrough marathon, well, it's kind of appropriate, you know? It's kind of a little bookend, as it were. Alright. Let's see, let me talk about this robot master I'm fighting, Mega Water S. Let's see. Mega Water S is an amphibian robot master from Mega Man The Wily Wars with a Kappa appearance. Now, if you don't know what a Kappa is, just look it up on the internet. He is based on the river sprite, I hope I get this pronunciation right, Jia Wuji, a character from the Chinese novel Journey to the West. He is the smartest of the three members of the Genesis unit, but lacks confidence in himself. He often argues with Buster Rod G. Okay. So, yeah. So he's pretty much the smart guy of the group. So, alright. Yeah, all three of these characters are based off, off the characters from Journey to the West. And, I'm guessing there's some kind of significance. I mean, it is some kind of theme. Let's see here. Now, I'd recommend taking both Hard Knuckle and Crash Bomber with you because occasionally you'll come across these breakable walls that will require either one of those items to break through. And usually these items will have some kind of power-up or extra life, like in this case. I get an E-Tank if I destroy this Frog Thing, which is no problem since I have Metal Blades equipped. Oh boy, this takes me back. Ooh, free life too. Free life. Yeah, overall, this game is short, and it's pretty easy too, especially when you get the right weapons, of course. And when you get the right weapons, you are rewarded tremendously, like right here, for example. And of course, this music has that sort of Genesis feeling to it, you know, that Genesis like soundtrack, you know? And I know what you're thinking, well, why aren't you showing off Mega Man 1 or Mega Man 3? Well, like I said, I've already played those games in their original NES format, and if I were to do them again, it'd be kind of redundant, you know? It'd be kind of boring, because what else is there to talk about? Well, you could talk about the changes between the two versions. Well, that's true, but I will do so, well, when I get to certain stages in this very playthrough, you know? I mean, I have a list of changes of between games right here, right now, but I won't talk about them just yet. And you'll see why, and well, you'll see why later on in this playthrough. Alright. Let's see here. See, I'm just still amazed that I still got it with the Metal Blades. It's pretty cool, really. It just... Alright, let's see. What else can I say about the Genesis unit? The Genesis unit is also known as the Mega World Core because of the Mega Drive, you know? Because, yeah. Alright. Now, the Genesis unit also appeared in the, let's see, Mega Man Mega Mix. And they had a cameo in the Mega Man Giga Mix. Well, those are the mangas. And in the comics, both in cameos in issue 20 of Mega Man and during the crossover with Mega Man. So, that's pretty interesting. In fact, yeah, that's pretty interesting, in fact. Anyway, let me go talk about Mega Water S's boss pattern. Let's see, Mega Man, let's see. Mega Water S's boss pattern. It's pretty easy to avoid. He attacks with the harpoon shots while Mega Man is underwater. If Mega Man goes to the surface, he can push him back with a water jet. He also creates a water shield for protection, which can be broken with just a few attacks. And Ice Slasher and Hyper Bomb are his weaknesses. Like so. See? That was easy. Yeah. And here's the thing, we cannot get their weapons because, well, their weapons are pretty lame, really. I mean, I understand why they did it. I mean, you get access to, well, let's see how many weapons. There's, 8, 16. 24 weapons? Yeah, you get access to 24 weapons from various robot masters, so I can understand that. I can understand not getting any new weapons from these guys. So, yeah. Well, that's it for Mega Water S. Next up is Hyperstorm H. Let's see. Alright, Hyperstorm H. He is a robot master from Mega Man The Wily Wars based on, hope I get this right, Jehu Baji? I think I butchered the pronunciation. A character from the Chinese novel Journey to the West. He is the strongest of the 3 members of the Genesis unit, but he is easily fooled. He is laid back and avoids conflicts between Buster Rod G and Mega Water S. And he is the largest of one of the largest of the robot masters. Yeah. No tell, he's obviously the powerhouse of these guys, so, yeah, and here's the thing about Hyperstorm H. He is the only robot master to have 2, I repeat, 2 life gauges, and you will see them, well, when I encounter him later in this video. Now, I always hate these things. I hated them in Shadow Man stage, I hate them now. It's like, when you try and step on one, the other one just drops you like a rock. It's like, ugh. Thankfully, there are alternative methods to, well, go upwards. Now, if you can, try and make sure you keep Rush Jet energy full because, well, there are some sections here that require some platforming, but being who I am, I'm not going to take advantage of it. I'm just going to fly my way across these platform sections because, well, I have Rush Jet, and Rush Jet is awesome. Again, it's the broken version from Mega Man 3, you know? The one if you just hop up and down, you don't lose energy, and you can move pretty much in any direction that you want. See, it's pretty awesome. Alright. And now this section right here, it really sucks. So, use Magnet Beam to get past here. Use Magnet Beam as a platform so you can jump up to this other platform and, well, yeah. Because for some reason, I can never make it at that section. I usually hop on one and then down I go. Down I go. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just taking the damage here because, again, it's better than falling down a bottomless pit. Because we don't have Beat Call yet. In fact, at this point in time, Beat was not yet created. Well, in-game continuity-wise, at least. I'm sure Beat was made available... Yeah, I think this was... I'm trying to think, when was this? This was released in 1994. And yes, so Mega Man 5 and 6 would probably be out by now. Yeah, they would have been out, which means Beat, well, game-wise, would have been out by now, but timeline-wise, according to this game, he doesn't exist yet. In fact, this takes place before Mega Man 4, timeline-wise. So, yeah, if you want to go that way. Again, I still don't understand that whole going back in time plot. It never made sense to me for some reason. I just like to think of it as sometime after the events of Mega Man 3, legitimately. Because, this is pretty much, the same, universe, you know, Mega Man's 1 through 3, except the Super Mario All-Stars treatment, you know, better graphics, better sprites, different arrangements of the same music, you know. Oh, these things. Haven't seen much of these things since, Mega Man 2 last Wily stage, I believe. Well, second to last Wily stage before the boss rush, if I recall correctly. Or, wait, no. Or was it Mega Man 3? Oh, my memory is fuzzy. See, it's been a while since I played these games. It's been a long time. At a certain point when you marathon a Mega Man game, all these things begin to jumble into you. You forget which Wily Castle had this enemy, or which enemy belonged to this game. It all becomes a big blur. Especially with this game, since there are a combination of Mega Man's 1 through 3 enemies throughout a stage. And yes, I wasted Rush Jet to get an extra life, because I can. Now this game does have a save feature, so if you die, you can, well, you don't start all over, thank goodness. It's just you have to start all over from, well, you just have to start a stage over if you die. So, there's that. Alright, we're almost to Hyperstorm H, the big one. I remember these guys from Shadow Man stage and Needle Man stage, the Doc Robot sections. And yeah, that's another reason I didn't want to play these games again, well, Mega Man 3 in particular, because of those annoying Doc Robot sections. And I hear they're worse in this version. Alright, let me talk about Hyperstorm H's attack. Let's see. He attacks using his breath to pull or push Mega Man to hurt him with contact or into non-lethal spikes. Yeah, these spikes along the wall here, they are thankfully not insta-kill. Thank goodness. Woo! And he shoots from his mouth when he pushes him. He also makes Mets fall from the ceiling when he jumps to the other side of the screen. Now his weakness is Hyper Bomb or Firestorm. I'd use Firestorm because it has a much better success rate in my opinion. As you just saw, he had 2 life bars, but thanks to Firestorm, he's almost dead. Seriously. Again, I would not fire while he's trying to pull Mega Man towards him. Just run away, run away, run away, and wait till he stops and then go for it. Shoot him again and again, like so. And just jump when he shoots his attacks from his mouth, and he's dead. No problem. And he's supposed to be the physical type? Huh. Anyway, folks, we will take on the final member of the Genesis unit in Part 2. So, I'll see you then.